Welcome to my site. Firstly, I want to talk about domestic abuse. And domestic abuse wrecks lives. It doesn't just wreck the life of the victim, but it can also wreck the lives of any children that are in that relationship, and also the wider relationships as well, because family members get ostracized because the perpetrator wants the victim to feel as isolated as possible and that they have no one to talk to and that they are the only person in their world, so that they can control that person. And so those relationships get damaged in the process, and it can be hard to rebuild them. And you might be feeling this right now. You may have been in a domestic abuse relationship, or you may have come out of one but are still really struggling with getting back on your feet and rediscovering you, because they take our identities. They make us believe that we are worthless, that we couldn't possibly cope on our own, when actually we are incredibly capable, and it was just a ruse for us to stay with them even longer. So if this is you and you are feeling like this, then I want to hold out a hope for you. I want you to understand that things can change and things will get better. You may even be grieving right now for the loss of the relationship. You may be having regrets, thinking, was it all in my head? Were they really that bad? This is perfectly normal for any situation. You're bound to feel that way because it is a loss. You are allowed to grieve for a relationship. It may not have been a healthy relationship or a happy relationship, but you are still allowed to grieve for the loss of that relationship, for the loss of the life that you thought you were going to have, for the loss of the life you thought your children were going to have. So don't beat yourself up about that. Accept that it is normal, and you're not crazy. Just because you missed them, that doesn't make you crazy. But it is important that you remember why you left in the first place, and without reliving all the horrendous things that you went through, just keep reminding yourself that the future is going to be so much better. And it is. You can learn to love again, not just another person, but most importantly yourself, because we tend to feel like, how could we get it so wrong? How could we not have seen this? How could we have let it go on for so long? How could we do this to our kids? And so we don't trust ourselves. We question everything that we do. Are we making the right decision on every little thing? Because we think we start to believe about ourselves that we're not capable of making those decisions. And these beliefs can be changed. You may think that no one will ever love you again, and part of that will be because that may have been what they were telling you. They may have been saying that to keep you, that no one else would ever want you. Or you may be feeling like, actually, I don't want anyone ever near me again because they're going to hurt me. And again, these are all perfectly normal and perfectly natural feelings to be having. But you will learn to want these things again. You will learn to want to love. You will learn to want to have that closeness, that intimacy with someone. And you'll learn to trust that you will make better choices in your partner. Once you learn the warning signs of what an unhealthy relationship looks like, and you start to believe in yourself more, your confidence will exude from you, and it will make you less likely to attract the sort of people that treat you like this. But it will also mean that if someone does try and come into your life who does have these tendencies, then you are going to be much more on the ball this time. You're going to recognize it and you're going to go, no, I'm not accepting that. But it is all part of a journey, and it is something that I would like to help you with. There's lots of resources available here, and so do have a look at them. Do reach out to me. I do offer one-to-one work, which is where we can really go into detail about your own personal circumstances and where it may have come from. Because for a lot of people, the reason they get into these relationships is because of something from their past. It may be that they don't have a great relationship with their parents. You may have always felt vulnerable, or you may have always felt unworthy of love. And these things can create a pattern that you go through in life. And so it's important that we recognize these patterns and we try and create new healthy patterns so that you don't go into another hurtful and painful relationship. So welcome again. I hope that you get a lot of value from my site, and please do reach out to me if you need anything. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.